It's just stream. It's not streaming. Oh, it's streamed. It's streamed. I'm streaming. Oh shit! I'm streaming. And guys, that's like a delay. There. What? Holy hell! That's like such a huge delay, to be honest. Okay. Let's see. Day 3 of creating a web business. Where are we at? Actually, that was day 2. It'll probably be on my Twitch. Simply because yesterday I didn't actually get the correct stream key. So it turns out whatever I streamed yesterday, didn't really quite work out in the end. It's tragic, to be honest, because I thought it was a pretty good stream. We actually managed to start calling people, and I finally grew a pair to actually do it. God, it was scary. For the biggest part of things, I think that, I was calling my friends under the guise of a different number, which is, I kind of automatically set myself up for failure right there, because none of my friends actually need a website. So automatically they will say, we don't need one. And I'll be stumped, and I'll be like, oh my god, fuck. So in the end, what do I even say? Actually, what was really concerning is that one of my friends, I would say acquaintance, not my friends, I just decided to open my phone book, get it started, see what happens. Better to start the process than to not start the process at all. And one of them actually called me back and asked me how I got their number. And I was like, oh shit, I really gotta move my chair. Check this out. It's a scarf I got on Vinted. Really nice. I actually wanted to do a Starlink channel for fun, but if I had income, which I do not have income right now. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so actually I started texted, I called an acquaintance of mine, and he was like, he called me back. He said, just out of curiosity, how did you get my number? I couldn't say my phone book because I haven't talked to him for ages. And I was like, I think I'm just gonna. I think I was through. Just through lead scraping and everything. That's how companies really get their contacts. It wasn't, because he's not a decision maker. Oh no, I wouldn't even voice in the business now, to be honest. Yeah, you're gonna see some nasty things, but unless you're one of those, I'm addressing you if this actually becomes famous. Unless you're actually one of those keyboard warriors that like to dig deep into a person's account and then say, oh my god, I can't believe you said this at the beginning. Then yeah, or you did this, yes, I actually just picked my teeth on live stream. Sue me. As if anyone hasn't done anything gross on live stream to begin with in the first place. I mean, come on, man. We're all creatures of error. We're all creatures of flaw. We all say things, and I really have sympathies for creators in the past that actually have said things in a different era, and then later down the road, people don't even know what the morality of down the road is. Imagine 10 years from now. Damn, that's actually too long. Imagine 1 year from now. What changed by morality? What changed by what's right and what's wrong, culturally speaking? Who knows? I don't. Unless you're a prophet, that you might know. But if you are a prophet, please DM me your number so that I can actually put it into a lottery code. Because I would like to get some moolah pretty soon. Anyway, what's on the agenda today? Frankly speaking, I'm so tired, by the way. So I think I'm still going to call some random business, and this time I'm actually going to treat it quite seriously with the idea that they might want to buy something from us. They probably would want to buy something from us, and I don't actually know. As a salesperson, I've come to realize that the difference between me and an actor is very much the same. If you asked me if you told me to kiss someone to get 20,000 euros, I would have to ask permission first. But then after that, I would kiss someone for 20,000 euros. That's easy money if you ask me. Hey man, 40,000. But let's be honest here, reality is a bit different. Would I actually kiss man? 20,000 euros for a kiss, man. I'm pricing myself really low. Anyway, call script. This is a call script that I've generated. I've worked on about 2 months ago when I decided that this is actually going to be quite serious. And I think it's got to go through some upgrades because this was quite generic. Normally I started with saying, hi, is this let's call it Jerry. Is this Jerry or is this so on and so forth? Like, how's it going? And it's been like a few minutes or so. Let them talk. Yesterday when I was talking, I panicked the shit out and I did not know what to say and I spoke really fast. It happens. I never actually feel like this in real life, but like in a blind call, I don't even know the person. I don't know his reaction, don't know his face, don't know his tone. Sometimes we say shut up, and oddly enough, not many people say shut up and leave and like we're being rude. Yes, there's gonna be some. I can see it happen. So yeah, straight and direct. Full disclosure: this is a cold call, cause I'm gonna try to sell you my product. I think going to try is a bit. Oh, there's a thing. Going to try to sell you something is a bit. I'm gonna sell you a product. I want to help you sell. No, it would make. Actually, spray that away. Take that away. I don't want to sell your product. I want to see if I could do something. If our product can help you achieve your goals. Yeah, let's do that. My sister right now is having a holiday with her fiance. That's amazing. Yeah. I'm so tired. I'm actually ridiculously tired. I don't know why. I didn't sleep properly. Normally, I actually wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I'm one of those guys. I wake up 6 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym because I have to, and not because of a moral standpoint or anything. Literally, I cannot focus if I don't exercise or lose some of the excess energy, but it's like a balancing act. So help you achieve your business goal. Should I apologize now or should I hang out? Now, should I apologize and hang up? It's a bit of a thing. I think I'm gonna show down, I'll drag this over here. Whoop. This is very garagey. I'm gonna try to add a new one here. Video capture device. Add existing. No, don't add existing. Create new. Okay, cool. And I'm going to use my built-in cam. Cool. And congratulations. Now you get one of me, and now you want to get 2 of me. Yes. No, it should be 1. What's going on? Send this to the back. Move to the bottom. Move to the bottom. No. What did that do? I'm here. See, I'm clicking here. Oh, that's why. So I gotta take this and move to bottom. And now you okay, cool. So right now, I can't see. Okay, better. Right now, so this is the call script. This is the call script that I have. Flimsy piece of. This is not a flimsy piece of paper. It's the Bible. Really, this is the Bible. My Bible, at least, that I have to continue. I will continue generating till I get complete. Now, case in point, like over here, like should I apologize or and hang up? I kept saying should I apologize or hang up? Yeah, then we get past to the point of, oh, do you have 30 seconds so I can tell you why I'm calling? I just go straight to should I apologize or hang up? Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Jesus. Yeah. So technically there's like 4 ways to do this. That I've actually like email scoping. I was told that it's someone, if this is in charge, no. But yeah, honestly, to be honest, like this email scoping is no point anymore because I hired a lead. I actually put in a lead scraper to do the lead for me yesterday. For all things considered, like I want to do the lead generation. That's a lie. I don't want to do the lead generation. Actually, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. It is boring, and it costs 43 euros to get 200 leads, and that saves me. I could do other things while spending that 43. While that person is doing that, 200 leads is fine. Like how long does it take to call 200 people? Probably a day, but at some stage you're gonna optimize this quite a bit. Okay, anyway, so that's a technicality situation. Like, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. Like, there's something on the line. Can you hear me clearly? And then, like, they will say yes. Now, I think one of the tricky things is that with high ticket selling, I've sold stuff and I've onboarded people in that team. But high ticket selling is something I want to do, but haven't really got the opportunity of it. And with that, it is about getting and funneling a significant amount of yeses. Like the questions you have to ask, like can't got to lead to more yes than no. And within the span of 2 minutes, I have to somehow create this issue. Not even create an issue, but they have to know that there's an issue, and with being reversed, the issue would be solved even better. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna bring it back here. This camera actually looks better. Yep. Okay. Goodbye. Hello. To any of you who is actually watching my early streams, please do tell me which is the better angle of my face, because both ways I think I feel like a drop. Okay, so within the span of 3 minutes, you kind of have to let them know they have an issue. The issue is grave, and by being reversed, we solve your issue. As a matter of fact, we only get a piece of the pudding, and they get the whole pie. If anyone has watched, what's that called? Not Margin Call. What was the other movie for that? Margin Call. What's the movie? Hey babe, what's the movie other than Margin Call? The Margin Call was one. If anyone's watched Margin Call, that was about the 2008 housing crisis. Great movie. Everyone should watch that. It really show an insight of what happens when you gamble too much of a transparent stock, and what stock even means, man. They don't have any, and how they actually made a decision to bankrupt the whole world, so to speak. That was a good movie. Also terrifying, to be honest. It was like a stock market, but like for the stock market, but like a horror movie stock market. It's like if your, let's say your partner decided to bet your whole life savings into a baseball card, that type of horror movie, and it was fun to watch. I think I am natural. Early on, anyway, if by the way, if you guys might notice that I actually change the subject a lot because I have a baffling amount of ADHD. But yeah, what was the name of that movie? Other movies. The Big Short. The Big Short. Yeah. Oh, by the way, occasionally you might be hearing a female voice at the background, or you might be seeing someone at the background. That's not my partner. That is my imaginary friend. Like, her name is Arta, my imaginary fiance. I'm not cool enough to actually get a girlfriend, so sometimes you might see this or hear this voice in the background. But yeah, The Big Short. The Big Short, it was a great film. And the guy goes on selling, like, it goes on saying that you get a piece of the pie. I get a piece of the pie, you get the rest of the pie. But no, not that you get a piece of the pie. But generally speaking, I think you want to make it a win-win situation where the other person gets so much out of it that it was a no-brainer to go with you. Unfortunately, for those of you that want to get the whole piece of the pie, I think I've never done a service business before, but I do think as long as you're in the service of others, well, the whole pie is not going to be available to you. Your whole pie would be that a slice of their pie, which I mean, that's a pretty depressing way to look at it. It's still a big piece of pie, by the way. Like, they're just gonna get a lot out of it, and we got a different type of pie. So like that. It's a different game. It's a different ballpark. Okay. So other one, the founder. You know, hey Jerry, this is Philip from Jetty Web Design Studio. I love what you're doing, so I'm gonna get straight into it. I want to see if there's an opportunity if we can work together. If you got a moment, maybe that works, maybe that doesn't work. You miss 100% of the shots you take, but keep that in mind. Some shots do work, some shots don't work. LeBron James has a very high shot count. You know, okay, that's a bad analogy, but you only get better every day doing something, right? My eye bags are that horrible. God damn. Anyway, yeah. So then we got five objections. The first one, anyone will tell you, for the most part, who are you and how do you get my number? I should have read this before, but I didn't read it yesterday because I just want to go balls out and see what happens. And now I know. You know, best way to say is just like everyone, you got a lead scraper trying to find prospects for our business, but honestly, are you really concerned about the details of that, or would you rather know how we can help your business grow? Because if you're concerned about the details of that, I can forward you. Actually, you know what? Actually, I'll stop there. Stop. Let them speak, please, for the love of God. Let them speak. Silence is actually a very good thing to build. But like, the thing about silence is that it's a double-edged blade. Your anxiety, it's not a double-edged blade. It's just that you feel both ways. You know, you feel the anxiety just as they would feel the anxiety as well. So it's a game of who can outlast who. And for the most part, like, I think selling, it's kind of like a poker game. You know. No one reveals their hand, and you can't really sell when your hands are on, like, when your hand is revealed. You can't really do that. So naturally, you know, the question diverges into 2 points, which is so who are you, and then what or like, okay, so what can you do for my business? Like, if you try to predict a conversation, that would generally be the case. Like, what can we do for your business, or who are you, so on and so forth, and everything. My camera is way too high. And what I would say is, I'm I'm Philip, the co-founder of Jelly Web Design Studio. We are a web and creative design studio, but we specialize in creating bold, colorful visual identity and tuning it to a high performance website. For the most part, and then I'll give a relationship to that, depending on the food industry, like soju bar or something like that, or some other stores. You might soju bar is kind of like Korean fried chicken place around here. Pretty good though, but like you generally get the idea, when you go Korean facing or Asian facing type of web design or type of design for products, it tends to be a lot more funner, vibrant, attractive, energetic, and that is something we would do. Or if it's cosmetics, I haven't really touched up on my cosmetics a lot. I do love cosmetics. Like Arencia is a new one that's really popping into. So it really depends on the industry. You gotta kind of relate to them a bit, And oftentimes, they would say, "I don't need a website." I'm like, yes. Maybe you don't need a website now, but if they're a serious brand and if you're targeting higher ticket, they will need a website. E-commerce constitute about how much revenue? Good to know actually. How many revenue does e-commerce like? E-commerce revenue percentage for a business. So the average e-commerce business or the profit margin, falls healthily within 20%, 30% net profit, margins being 40 to 80%. You don't have to pay for rent. I mean, you do have to pay for like an ongoing, what's the word? What's the word for rent for website? Okay. Let's say if a client of ours buys a website, they have to a subscription, right? They have to pay for like a subscription or something. Okay, yeah, so they have to pay for a subscription. So that's their. What? No, I was saying that e-commerce business don't need to pay for rent, but they have to pay for some other form of rental, which is therefore like a subscription for a website. Yeah. Yes, renting a domain. Okay. Oh my god. I'm so sleepy, man. What did I do? I haven't slept in a how many minutes. The past 2 days I've just been absolutely like blasted tired. Maybe I need to go out more. I think I'm gonna go out for a walk at lunchtime after this. I do have to make a call after lunch to this guy, to Prophet Simabaki. If that works out, who knows? Life is funny. Then you're gonna do I don't think we do a live budget qualifier that goes into a bit later, so it would be like, alright. I don't need a website right now, I already got a current website. Then after that, I get it. You think you're happy with your current website, but I'm gonna ask you a question, like, are you really truly happy with the current performance right now? And are you telling me that if we were to take it to even 1.1%, a 10% increase, it wouldn't be interest to you? Because assuming you get assuming your website makes about 2,000 a month, right? Just by complete the same traffic, but we increase the conversion by 10%, even just a 10% increase, right? That is about 200 per month, right? And then you times that by 12, you get 2,400. 2,400, right? Increase per month. So that goes from what am I doing? This is wrong. So it goes 2,200 a month. So you get 200 extra euros a month times 12, right? Then you get about 48,000 a year per annum of revenue, right? And that revenue versus say 2,000 is about 8,000 a year, and that quickly compounds out to like, so naturally we probably don't want to get clients that are making 2,000 a month, because I mean, like, if they are willing to pay for that 20,000, I mean, that's great. But let's say they're making about 5k a month on revenue, right? 5k a month on revenue just by the website, and that's converting. And we increase that. Web design has typically shown, redesign has typically shown, especially with stronger branding, to have at least 20% increase in conversion, all things considered. If it didn't worsen it, if the UI is improved, should technically net to about 20% increase, so 1.2. So we got 5k. I hope you get 1.2, but this is all supposition right now. 5k, you get 500, and times 2 is 1,000 extra per month. Right, 1,000 extra per month. So they're now making 6,000 a month. 6,000 a month, and then times 12 of that, it is 72,000 versus 6,000. You get 1,200 profit on the say for 6,000 investment of 6,000, and then increases with time, assuming that your brand increases with it. Still not good enough, if you ask me. Still not good enough. I mean, it's still more money. This is assuming that we don't add in any SEO improvements, and just maintain it to improve functionality and user interface, so that we can reduce the time it takes for a customer to make a decision, and increase the point of time for it to cart as well. So that's something is worth looking into. And there was a whole bunch of other things that that's worth looking into as well. Because I was told that I was gonna have an interview by a recruiter from Temu, which didn't transpire. God bless him. I don't know what happened to him. Even if he did call me back, I probably wouldn't take it, to be honest. Being needy and fully available never quite work out. We as human beings, we quite like scarcity more than availability. Unless the availability ties in with convenience and depth. If it's convenient, then yeah. But there are different products for that. So, what I was saying, if I was looking into like a consumption brands that are relying on stores like Shopify, or what was I using before? I was using Miracle for a fashion brand as well. Miracle is quite good. There are different metrics where you can tell what you need to focus on as well. So search volume, conversion, returns, compliance risk, volume of complaints, so on and so forth. These are the things worth considering too. Repeat purchase rates, return reasons, complaint density, fulfillment reliability was another thing that I was considered. So it really depends on the clients, like I could tell them this improved their conversion, but if it's returned, that's out of my hands. Like, God be my witness, what can I do? Somehow I gotta communicate that. Yeah, so back to that. This thing that we had 5 things that I was trying to talk about, which was, I don't know, I don't trust you because this is a cold call. I don't know who the fuck you are. Which, oh my god, I'm demonetizing myself. Oh, there wasn't money to begin with anyway. Okay. Yeah, absolutely right. we are complete strangers, so how about we get acquainted, you know? More often than not, the best clients that I have, as a client, you normally start the same way. You never meet someone until you say, hi, how you doing? So this is a hi, how you doing? But I'm gonna tell you what we can do so that you can trust you. I'm Philip, and together with my partner, a creative director, Arthur, we designed this agile-based agency that keeps the senior level quality but reduces the obstacles that you might experience in a big agency. And doing so, you can have more direct communication without having the layers to deal with. And that's really important if you want to have greater control. Of course, in saying that, as we're offering senior level quality, it comes, then I actually stop, ask them, does this sound interesting to you? Like, cost, So then, how do I know that you're capable of doing this? So another one, like, what proof do we have that's great? What would it take for you to feel confident? Case studies, result, reference, something specific. Say they go for the case study request and say, okay, I would love to send you a case study. And keep in mind, how often do you respond to any code email? You don't. Let's be honest, I don't. So I'm gonna follow up with you if that's alright. Got it? Don't say that's alright. Should I say that's alright? I don't know. I don't say. Let's A/B test this. One we say that's alright. Other we say sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, sounds like a plan. I'm gonna do that. It's like, you've been looking at me for 40 minutes or so, but check out the view outside right now. This is Amsterdam. I'm actually based in Amsterdam. So, this is a very rare thing we have. It's called sun. You normally don't see it. I think someone is looking at me through the park. And actually we don't have curtains as well, because it's damn near impossible to actually put curtains in it. It might look like it's possible, but guess what? That thing over there, we can't open the door to put curtains, so that's not happening. But this is sun. About a week ago, it was snowing so hard that everything shut down in this place. I don't know. You might think this is a pretty handy thing about the camera, is that I can actually carry it. This is my house. And this is where I work from, because I cannot afford an office yet, but I will afford an office one day. This is day 3 technically of starting a business, so one day I will afford an office. I actually was watching my imaginary fiance was watching a documentary last night about what was that? The Duffer Brothers and their creation of Stranger Things. Does anyone like the 5th season? I wonder. Personally speaking, I didn't know why they made a decision to do most of the filming of the Upside Down in Mexico, if you ask me, but that's about it. But anyway, there was a saying that the Duffer Brothers said, and I think it's actually quite a good saying. It was, in order to do something incredible, you must believe it will work. There is nothing else other than you must believe it must work. And that's true, because doing this requires you to be a bit delulu in the head. It will work, and the only reason you get pissed off is that you lost. So anyway, I don't trust you because how do I know your work? Simple one. I'll give you a snapshot. My experience with Kuala Lumpur International Airport, and my client over here has about 700 7 over 100 clients, delivering accurate, on-point design. Small team, heavy experience, but let me ask you, would it make you feel better? Would it make you feel more confident, more secure? Better just sounds like, hey, jump. You don't want that. If I sent you a couple of our previous work, so that you can judge whether this is the right fit for you. Because technically, if you don't know if the right fit, finding fit is pretty important, correct? What do you think? Ask them that question. Okay. I don't want this is too expensive. Pretty simple. Everything is expensive. Look, we're trying to start a high ticket website here. It's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be hard, but there lies the problem is to associate their value for work. And by the way, if they're greedy and they don't think that's a good idea, even if you bring that money, I feel that there's a good indication that this won't work on the long run as a client prospect to begin with. So what point is that to do that? I don't want this because we have already someone to work with. You'll get quite a bit of that. I think we will get quite a bit of that too. But are they happy with the person they work with? How much the person costs per time? Would they be happy if the new person brought them more money? Think about it. Let me call you back. How about you think about it in a day? And you gotta ask them like, in what situation would be the perfect scenario that this would work? And let them answer that question. But generally speaking, I think one of the primary challenges of this is that I got to shut up, which I've been talking for about 36 minutes and I have not shut up. So you will find that will be quite a challenge for me. But we'll see how it goes. So today I'm going to be calling some random businesses over here. Maybe this time actually it's going to be a better prospect because calling my friends, yikes. That didn't work out at all. I do want to call my family with a different one of those numbers to see how it is. I actually called my sister fiance and then immediately called my sister afterwards just to spook both of them. How the hell did this number get two of our two numbers to at the same time? And if they had any sense of deduction, they'll probably think it's me. I also want to call my dad as well. Just to see how bad he's going to lump past me. I also called my best friend yesterday as well, and he knew immediately it was me. I haven't seen my best friend for about 2 months already. It's a pretty long time, but yeah, he knew immediately it was me. And that call didn't work out. I don't think it will. I could try again just for the funsies, but I don't think it will. Anyway, I'm signing out right now because I am hungry, I am tired, and I need to make calls. The sun is nice. I actually want to go for a walk. We'll see what they do. Alright, see ya guys, and keep watching for Better Call Ling because I will be on maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now Saturday got break day. Yeah, I'm a bit late. This is a marathon, not a sprint. I am old. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Alright, peace out. Bye bye. I actually quite like doing that, to be honest. It's pretty funny. I pay myself.